Action News reporter Gabe Ferris joins us now live from the Fresno Juvenile Justice Campus, where that teenager went before a judge this afternoon and denied the allegations against him. Gabe?
That's right, Warren. That 17-year-old boy and his attorney were in juvenile court for the first time this afternoon. He was wearing a purple shirt and blue pants and was sitting just feet away from about a dozen or so of his own family members here to support him.
Just days after the murders of 4 family members rocked the city of Reedley, the young suspect accused of the crime appeared in court at the Fresno County Juvenile Justice Campus Thursday afternoon. At just 17 years old, he now faces 4 counts of homicide. Action News cannot show or name him. Authorities say the teen lived next door to the victim's home with his mom, 34-year-old Bryn Curtis, and her 21-year-old boyfriend, Rafael Gonzalez. Officers found the body of one of the victims in a garage on their property, and prosecutors charged the adults as accessories. They're out on bond and will be in court later this month. Curtis sat just feet away from her son as he appeared before Judge Verna Santos for a detention hearing after the district attorney's office filed what's called a juvenile petition. The hearing only lasted about 5 minutes, and Judge Santos ultimately determined the teen will stay in juvenile hall as his case works through the court system. He could eventually face proceedings similar to an adult criminal trial, and if the judge finds the juvenile court has the authority to keep him in juvenile hall, the teen could only stay there until he's 25. But because he's over the age of 16, prosecutors have filed a 5-page request to charge the minor as an adult.
A hearing will be held to determine whether or not his character and what he's done in this particular case is enough to consider him for the Superior Court.
If the DA pursues adult charges, and if the judge grants the request to transfer the case to the criminal court downtown, it could have a significant impact on a possible sentence.
Now, if he's transferred to the Superior Court, it's now a criminal proceeding, and he'll be entitled to a jury trial, a court trial if he wants. But when you get into the Superior Court, it's another ballgame.
Moving the case to criminal court could also provide many answers to family members in the community. The case wouldn't be under seal, and details about the Reedley killings could come to light during open hearings.
Now, it's unclear when that transfer hearing could happen, but that boy is due back in juvenile court on February 15th for a settlement conference. Reporting live in Fresno County, Gabe Ferris, ABC 30, Action News.
Thank you, Gabe, and stay with Action News for continuing coverage of the Reedley murders, including tomorrow's vigil. The public is invited to gather at the family's home on Church Street at 4 o'clock to grieve the losses together.